Today we'll be wiring up the fog lights to this 2006 Colorado. There are basically two ways the fog lights can be wired. One, using the factory light switch with fog light button. Two, using external switch with relay if the current rating on the switch is less than 15 amps and or if a qualifying event voltage needs to happen first, i.e. if headlights need to be enabled / voltage on relay coil. The associated parts for both solutions are shown here and on the next slide. Chances are a fog light wiring harness will be required for either solution, unless a factory harness could be found. See the link for what I purchased on Amazon. We are now routing the fog light wiring harness. Remove the fan shroud top support since the harness will run between the radiator support and the fan shroud, like the existing lighting harness. This video will focus on how to replicate the factory fog light wiring using a factory light switch with the fog light button. See previous video on replacing the light switch, since using an external switch is straightforward along with using a qualified relay, if required. Now a quick test to verify that the fog lights work by connecting the fog light harness directly to the battery. Success. We need to disconnect the battery since we'll be disassembling the fuse relay wiring box. Remove the cover to fuse relay wiring box. We need to separate the fuse relay assembly from the bottom of the box by releasing the retaining tabs. Next, remove the wires going to the 100 amp mega fuse. Loosen the bolt holding the green connector so it can be removed. This is just showing that the pigtail I have matches what is currently in the truck. The pigtail does not have to match. We just need to get 2 wire clips from it to wire up the fog lights. Here's the factory fog light wiring diagram, which we will replicate. We need to remove the retaining clip in the pigtail to be able to remove the 2 wire clips, and then gently apply pressure with a small screwdriver to release the clip while gently pulling on the wire. We need to cut off the ring wire ground terminal on the fog light wiring harness. The 2 clips we removed will be connected to it later. Next, we need to shorten the fog light wiring harness since it is too long. We will solder the trimmed down clip to the shortened original wire harness, along with using heat shrink to isolate the finished connection. Now we will solder the 2 previous removed wire clips to the 2 wires from previously cut off ring terminal, again using heat shrink to isolate the 2 finished connections. Put the clip with the red wires in E2 of the connector as shown previously in the wiring diagram. Put one of the clips from the black wire in C2 and the other in D2. Reinstall the retainer clip and cover. We'll now reassemble everything. Installed a 15 amp fuse in the fog light fuse location. To verify our wiring, a jumper was installed as shown to check that the fog lights turn on. And they did. Installed a fog light relay. Just wanted to try to see if the fog lights would work using the factory fog light button without programming the BCM. Unfortunately, it did not work. Note, part 3, programming the BCM, may take a while since I need to purchase a programmer and learn how to use it.